Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 815 Southeast 36th Avenue here in Hillsboro. We're located at the front of the house here. There's the front door behind us. If you're looking straight at the front door, we're to the left of it. We have a 4-inch cast iron clean out. And if you ever lose track of this thing, this very first window here to the left of the doorway, it is lined up directly with this shutter looking thing right here. Straight down is where your clean out's at. Anyway, we're going into 4-inch cast iron. We're going to zero out here at the bottom of the clean out. Once we get going the right way. Alright, off we go. You've got some rust buildup here on the inside of the sewer line. That's that kind of that rough, bumpy looking stuff on the sidewalls of the pipe there. When it comes to scale can lead to buildup because it's rough and jagged, especially things that really shouldn't be going down the line like paper towels and tampons and flushable wipes. Even toilet paper, they tend to snag up on. Toilet paper will break down on its own though. So you want to make sure you're not putting stuff like that down the line, but I generally do not recommend descaling cast iron unless you've got significant buildup associated with it, because it can be hard on the line, and I've seen circumstances where you end up with a bigger problem after the cleaning than you did before. Knocking the rust loose is not the hard part, it's getting all of it out of the sewer line all said and done. That's the tricky part. So you don't want to end up with big, thick piles of rust build up in your line, not unless it's for a really good reason. Well, we switched over to 6-inch concrete there just a moment ago. And then we reach the main lateral connection here at 63 feet. Now we're going to go do some locates to verify where the line terminates at. It looks like it travels over and kind of veers under the driveway before going out to the street. We're going to go verify that while the pipe drains. All right, located the camera head successfully. The line does not quite get over underneath the driveway. It heads that direction, but about 5 to 8 feet shy of it is where it turns and then heads out to the street. So that stringy stuff at the top of the pipe there, right at the main lateral connection, that is just cobwebs. Those are not roots coming through there. There's some more cobwebs there. Got a couple of feminine hygiene products stuck in the line, and it's not at a point where it needs to be drain clean, but kind of pointing that out as an example. And then right here, we've got a joint, and this is always a tricky, difficult thing to tell. You can see there's a little bit of stuff protruding out from the pipe joint there. It might be dirt, it might also be pipe grout. And unless I've got really strong signs that it's truly opened up to the ground, I generally don't recommend repairs on that kind of stuff because the grout and dirt can look almost identical to each other. So I'm also looking to see if we have other things going on, like a bunch of earthworms crawling around the sewer line next to that area. But even if that is dirt coming through there, it's not something that's affecting functionality. You've got to have a lot of dirt and groundwater coming through a joint before you're actually going to end up with problems. That in theory, if you pull enough dirt and groundwater in, it can hydro erode the support out from underneath the pipe and cause it to settle and the joints to split open, which none of that has happened. The line there is graded perfectly. It drains out with no problems at all. So that's just it's a possibility, but there's not enough there to verify. And unless I see every single pipe joint in the concrete looking like that, where you've got obvious dirt coming into the line, I generally don't recommend doing updates on it. It's a lot of money to spend just to fix one pipe joint that's not affecting functionality in any way, shape, or form. So I'm a little bit more prone to recommend updates or a epoxy liner when you've got every single pipe joint with obvious dirt coming through them. And if it is indeed dirt, it's not something that happens all the time. Just when you get heavy water saturation in the ground, which creates hydraulic pressure and forces stuff through the pipe joint. And now the line's drained out. The scale here in the inside of the cast iron is actually fairly minimal. It's not that significant at all. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and reel the camera out of the line. Got a little bit of debris here. I'm going to turn the water on for a second, see if I can get that stuff to break loose. But unless I've got a lot of that in the line, I generally don't recommend cleaning just for one piece of, or one little wipe stuck in the line. Alright, I was able to get one of them to break loose there. There's still another one on the side of the pipe. My camera just doesn't want to get over there and hit that area. But anyway, there's just one of them in the line at this point. I don't recommend drain cleaning there. You get a whole line or a large section with a bunch of that stuff in it, it's a different story. No. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and reel the camera out of the sewer line. We have good flow all the way to the main lateral connection. There is no standing water in the sewer line. Both the cast iron and concrete portions of the pipe we've scoped today all appear to be in good condition. The sewer line is functioning properly at this time.